Hey guys, this is Lavathor, and welcome back to Minecraft. I've been working on a few side things. I went and finished or I don't know if it's finished is the right word, but did a lot more work on the inside and outside of the iron farm. So, I got it still running, and I haven't been over here a whole lot, but it's been getting some iron. I've been using a little bit up here and there, but I went and got the floor and the inside walls. I decided to do mud bricks, which is a lot harder to get than you think. You have to do dirt and get a bottle of water and splash it on it, and then dig it up, and it's a bit of a process to do it. So, yeah, mud bricks are a little bit harder to get. Oh, and then you have to take the mud and combine it with wheat, and then you get it all. So, this upper layer here, I just extended the glass. Glass is like 2, some parts 3 thick, just the way it goes all the way to the end. That way, like, it looks like it's just solid through, but the villager's room's still kind of small, so they see the zombie. I didn't replace that stone, because that's right where the iron spawns, and, like, you can only see it from, like, really here, so not really a big deal. But that way, if you want to come up here and mess with the redstone or make sure something's not working or adjust something, you totally can. It's really hard getting these stairs to fit in right, but I do like it. It's a lot better, I think. I want to put a flower pot or something there. But yeah, and then I did kind of like there's like downstairs rooms or a sewer system or something with deep slate here. So I think that looks pretty nice. Oh, and then I cleared out this and I extended the wall the way out. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it go round or keep cutting this out. I really like this wall design. There's a couple broken pits there. Obviously it's like old, decrepit, or whatever. Need a little bit. So I like that. It's kind of, oh, it's lagging a little bit. It's kind of like cuts off the island. It's like this like kind of beach area, and then it goes to like the upper section. So I kind of like that. I'm going to have to put like a staircase or something here. We could also do the docks over here instead of that area, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see, what else have I been doing? I think that's the main thing, is just been working on this area over here. Oh, I know what I did. I've done something else. Oh man, this has been a project. But I think I spent all yesterday working on it. Like seriously, this thing is like, I don't know. I've seen people do it like Hermitcraft, and they do it like in what like they do like a 5-minute time lapse. They're done, but honestly, it's like a huge project. So kudos them for making it much bigger than it really is. But I've been over here working on this, clearing out. Oh, see, they're trying to attack me. Get out of here. Get out of here. I said get out. Okay, there. I've been doing these 5x5 sections, and just come over here with some sponges and just slowly clear it out, knocking the sponges out as I go because they're kind of high up, and then just boop. And yeah, I've been doing these 5x5 sections, just kind of watching YouTube as I do it. I was watching someone play Bendy and the Ink Machine, but the second one, and oh my gosh, I kind of want to play that game now. It looks so scary. But I don't know. I don't, I don't have time. I got too many other projects. The curse of playing too many games. But yeah, so I've just been doing this, and then... Oh man, this goes down. What is this, then? And then I just kind of like dig out these sections as I go. Like so. And knock that out. Oh yeah, see, this is like a little wall. Okay. That's why it's higher up. I mean, you guys, I don't know if you saw it, but those that did, I cleared out this like a couple weeks, maybe a month ago. So that's definitely been, that was a project on its own. I spent like 2 whole days, like literally, like all of Friday and all of Saturday in here doing this, just using, because there was 2 sponge rooms, if you guys remember right. And it was a chore, but like it was just one of those like weekend things where I just kind of like chilled and did nothing, just zoned out with some YouTube going and just kind of busted it out. And honestly, those days are some of my favorite days. Like, I know I don't like Twitch, but I think I might do those on Twitch and just kind of chill, and if anyone's on, they can like talk, otherwise I'll just be a little bit silent. And I don't know. I think my Twitch account, I don't remember my password. I never set up a phone, or my phone's old, so I'm probably have to make a new one. But I didn't do a whole lot with it. But I really like my branding being the same, Lavathor Gaming. So we'll have to see what I can find or figure out. Okay, and then what I've been doing for transition is these, because there's sand above them, is I come find the spot, and pressure plates, torches, buttons, whatever you want. I just place them down, and we break them away. I'll show you here. And then those break the sand, so I don't have to worry about it. But as you guys can see, I don't. Some of these are pretty high up because I'm getting kind of some of the edges of the monument. But yeah, if you do this, and then just, yeah, here we go. That will just go ahead and break all the sand. You don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of nice to get rid of this, clear out the sand you're making, because otherwise you'd be placing and breaking. You can see I just repaired my shovel like a couple days ago, and it's already like almost dead. But yeah, so I've gotten, I think, 10 sections, these 5x5 sections, or maybe 8, cleared out. And I mean, it's not even like a fourth of the temple, fourth of the monument. I've been trying to leave these lights because honestly, I haven't had any skeleton zombies spawn down here. But like, some spots should be dark enough. But I don't know. I don't know the rates on this. So yeah, I went a little bit past because what I want to do is after I clear it out, I'm going to dig it down to bedrock. And we'll make a little farm out of it or something, or do something cool with it. So just, every so often I come down here and just kind of dig some of this out. Anyways, though, neat thing about it is I can just fly right out. Boom! You can see there's quite a bit of chunk. Just a giant rectangle in the ocean. It's so ridiculous. But, that's just kind of in between stuff, so we'll do more of that next weekend. For today, I'm not going to work on the lighthouse. I really need to, though. I decided we could do some mushroomology. If you guys don't know what mushroomology is, it is where we make buildings out of mushrooms, but usually we grow them. But some of the designs and things I'm thinking about will need to do some block placing. So I'll show you how to grow mushrooms, but then we're going to have to actually place blocks and design. But I'll show you to try and make it authentic, because the inside mushrooms have a different color and techniques for doing that. But we also need a nice place. I want to make a mushroom village, like with the big mushrooms, the red ones. And I figured we could find like a nice little flat grassland over here, or a little bit of a hill spot, and even like on the side, I don't like this ravine here, but somewhere, because this island's big, and we have that inside map, and we have a lot of stuff we could do. I want something with a little bit of terrain, but nothing too crazy. Honestly, over here, we could even do like a little dock for it, because I have like a boat design and stuff. Yeah, I think from here, we'll start, we'll make another big project that we never finish, and we'll do some mushroom houses, and we'll get started on that. So let me get that set up. Okay, I got some initial stuff set up here as a little base camp. Seriously, if you guys go do a project, set up a base camp. Get your shulk boxes. I find going them out like this so you can stack them up works. Inner chest, bed, stone cutter, a little setup. Probably won't use these, and then some chests just to dump stuff in, because look at this, I already have too much stuff on me. Let's just dump it all in here. I also had to go and find some mushrooms. I had to go find what is it called? The place with the dark oak saplings. A rift forest? Is that what it's called, rift forest? Because I had one brown. So find those. So we're going to grow some mushrooms, just to harvest though. So the problem with that is I need a regular axe, because I made this one silk touch. So let's go ahead and, you know what, it's fine. We'll show you guys how to harvest mushrooms. So what we want to do is, I usually dig a little bit of a hole. It doesn't really matter. It's just personal preference. And put a place there. And then you want to go 10 or so up. We need more dirt. See, I always have a dirt box, and it's right here. Got to have dirt. Or scaffolding if you want to do scaffolding instead. Let's go 10 up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 will be better. Because mushrooms are 5 high. So you want to go 6 or 7. But we'll give it a little more room, because this is just for growing. If you're trying to get them a certain height, you want to go right up to them, or one higher. And that can usually get it. And you want to get this out, what is it, farmland height? So a 9x9 almost. Or maybe not that big. I think maybe a 7x7. What is this? 5. I think a 5x5 will work. Yeah, because mushrooms need a certain amount of like darkness. If it's too light, you can't like place them. Oh yeah, see, it lets us place it, and then kind of just clear it out because it's going to go right on this grass. Okay. So then what you're going to do is grab your choice of bone meal, whichever bones, you could take, human bones, animal bones, whatever you got. What kind of bones you got, turn it into bone meal, and just go ham on it. Oh, first try! And that's how you grow a mushroom. But if you notice, though, the natural grown ones, if you naturally grow a mushroom, it has this on the inside, this spongy material. And if you place a block next to something and break it, or no, I know, hold on, I know what I'm talking about. There we go. If you touch a mushroom, it's red on all sides. See that? It's not a natural mushroom. But if you place a mushroom on another mushroom and break it off, it gives it the spongy. So if you want to grow mushrooms, that's fine, mushroomology. But if you also want to replicate mushrooms, you can just place mushrooms and then go on the inside and place mushrooms and break them down. And yeah, I think there's a way to get like a pure mushroom one. Let's see if we do all sides. Nope, it just turns red. And then you can just grab them and place them. So, but yeah, we're going to be harvesting some of these because we're probably just going to be placing, and we're going to be probably doing replicating. We might do the base part grown, but it's just going to be a little bit faster to do replicating. So for example, we got these 4 spots up here to grow some mushrooms. I want to make them this height. So let's go ahead and dig our hole. And clear this away, because this was just a placeholder. I should really do scaffolding for my placeholders. Honestly, scaffolding is really good for like planning stuff out, because it's really easy to break, get rid of, and it really stands out. So now we want to go, let's see, that was like 1 or 2 high, so let's see, that's the mushroom, so that's the first layer, 2, 3, 4, 5, so there's 5 in between. I think that would be the perfect height, because you want it to grow exactly that height, and then you just go, what was it? I don't think we need to go 3 out, I think just 2. Yeah, you don't need to go that far out. So you go 5x5, and that creates enough darkness. You can grow the mushroom. So if you try and place it, it'll just be like, sorry, can't place. Gives you, it's like, like those building games where it like just X's out invalid placement or whatever. And then you want to break this, and then you can place that guy. Now, if you want to get really extra, you could do a brown mushroom underneath for the floor, which I think I might show you guys how to do that. And then you break that away, and then you cover it back in. Only problem is it can only grow like one option. So, oh, there we go. Oh, see, it's still 1 too high though. Okay, that's fine. We get some extra mushrooms here. We want it to be flush with the ground, so we'll try again. We might have built that 1 too high. The other thing you can do is you can always dig out a bigger hole, and if it's a little higher, you just build the ground up to it as well. That's definitely an option as well. Which, if we have troubles, we might have to do that. Oh, ow! Yeah, see, it's okay. Let's try and see if it'll let us place a little bit of dirt and see if that blocks off. Because I've had issues where like you can't have it exactly because it's just like, sorry, I don't want to grow. I hate you. And let's see. Come on, you can do it. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Okay, well, that's not working. Let's go ahead and do the 1 lower option. I think that's going to work. And then we can just fill it back in. I don't think you actually need to do the corners, but it's been a while, so I'm just going to do it anyways. Okay, and then let's do... Okay. And then we can just match it up. It's still 1 too high. Come on, buddy. You it's all good, though. Let's clear this away. Let's put our dirt block back. See if that helps out. At least we're getting lots of building materials. See, like, we could just naturally build one now. Okay. Let's see. We can get we're down a little bit of bone meal, but we have our... Oh, see, there we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is hop in here and cover this back in. And then we don't have any mycelium, so we might have to save the grass. We might have to keep grass for now. We can make like an enchanted forest type thing, which will be fine. You don't need mycelium. Even though it would look kind of nice, but that'd probably end up taking over everything. Okay, should we clear it all in? There we go. And we got a little mushroom. Oh, we have to clear the top off. Okay. Okay. Whew. Simple little mushroom. Now, for this one, I want it to have a basement that's going to come out here, so we have to like make a little door entrance there. But this one's, I think, we got to figure out staircase up here. Honestly, probably over here. So we'll come up here, we'll have door, come down here, door. We'll have a door on this side. Have them kind of facing inward. That way they're kind of protected, you know. And then we'll break this one and this one. I always get rid of the stem. You can keep the stem if you want it to be more cozy, and then you can do windows or whatever and put a door on. We're going to do spruce doors, and I'm not sure for the outside. I'll experiment with things. But yeah, so we're going to deck it out. I'm going to add mushroom tops, and they're going to be like different grown layers, just to kind of give it some things. I think I'm going to give them all basements and connect the basements. So like, because mushrooms are really big on root systems. At least some of them are. There's like the big mushroom organism. So I'm going to have like a basement for them, but I'm going to kind of connect their basements. So it's like it's like a mansion underground for this setup. I also want to do some mushroom like guard towers walls. I have a design for a boat and all that. It's probably not going to be done in this episode. It's probably going to be here and there as updates. Most of my projects tend to be like initial and I update it here and there. But I'm going to go and work on these ones and I'll show you guys the progress in a little bit. Okay, I got some basic designs laid out. I had to move some of these to get better positions. It's a little organic, just kind of random. These two on the same level, but I went and built a top. Now this is that what we talked about. I didn't grow that. I had to replicate that. So where did I put my mushrooms? Here they are. So for these, I had to place that. And then I'd go here and put these in here. So like, let's say I'm building up, you know. Let me grab some dirt. You know, I'm building up. Oh, my shovel's about to break. You know, I'm putting stuff here. But then like, you know, it's red, so I had to place another one here. Chop it down. The problem is that top spot, you know, if I place one here, it also does that. So I had to go back inside in the room and replace those so that way the top was still good. So the top of that mushroom is actually like replaced, replicated, whatever. But I think it looks good. I have these dug out with holes. I'm going to put floors and stairs and figure this all out. Okay, they're looking pretty good. I got some tops on. I got a small one. It doesn't have the gap. It's just kind of grown out. You can see this is like the normal, and it kind of grows out here. And then it kind of goes up a bit and gets this gap. And then I have to basically put mushrooms there and break them, which turns this side and this side. So then I have to go through and break that whole layer, do that. But then the inside is like red. So I have to like place things and break them to make the inside normal. And then this top layer gets it too, so I have to do that and then go back inside and do it again. I mean, there's some probably steps I guess skip to make it better. My question is, I tried doing this one diagonal and it looked like garbage. I'm thinking about making another big one, or should I just leave it like it is? Let me get up in there a bit. Leave it as like a normal, but then it's like almost too convenient that like they're all a different stage. Yeah, let's make another big one. I kind of like the big one. And then I'll show you guys. I'll show you how I make the big one. I mean, they're all kind of similar. That one I think is the hardest because of the one gap, but I think I'll make a big one. So we just grabbed some of our mushrooms we've mined out with a Silk Touch axe, which you can see my axe is almost dead. You go up 1 and up 2, and then we extend out, I believe, 2. I just do an X pattern or a cross or a plus sign, whatever you want to call it. And I fill in, you know, the edges. Let's see if I'm doing this right. I think it's actually 3 out, but we'll get there. It's funny, whenever you do stuff on camera, it's always a lot worse. So, oh yeah, I do like this. Okay. Little bit. Yeah, so, but it has the edge, so I think it goes out. Okay, it does go out one more. Okay. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay. I just don't remember it being that like thick, but I guess it is. Oh yeah, they do hang one over. Okay. Oh, you can see on that one. Okay, so then we want to do this layer here, which we just do a 3x3. And then we extend out this to kind of match the top. Okay. I've tried putting like a button on top, but it just looks like garbage. And then we want to come over here and extend out the edge a little bit further down. Just like this. That way it kind of gives it a little more depth, like it's an actual cap, because mushrooms like darkness and moist and all that, so it kind of creates a little bit of a barrier there. And then see, this one, it has the spongy on this side, this one doesn't. So what we got to do is we got to get some dirt and get up in there and fill that in. So we want everything on the inside to be that way. And then I have a really good axe. I would suggest to get like an iron axe or just a regular diamond and do this. Otherwise, you're going to misclick and break some stuff. But I'm an idiot, so I'm not going to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared to break. Just tap, tap, tap. Okay, and then we want to go here. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. And then let's get over here and do... There's a little bit over here we missed. Okay, which is... Okay, we'll start with those ones first. Then we got a couple more. Whew. Okay, and then I think these 3, and that should be it. The problem now is this top. This thing on top I don't actually want to be... You can't really see it, but in case you ever can. Not a big deal, but I'll show you guys anyways, because that one over there, you kind of got to keep the tops like this and stuff. So what I do is I just then mine this natural mushroom out. Get one over here. And then we want to go and put that back in. So I'll start with the dirt block first, just kind of something to build off of. So now we want to put those mushrooms back in, because, you know, we want a roof. We don't do an open floor plan mushroom. Come on, we're not those kind of mushroom people. Just, you know, it gets cold. It's cold mushroom land. So that. Now the next problem. Oh, well, there's that problem first. It's okay. We'll we didn't mean to fall into the rooted basement. We'll just hop back on up here. Let's see which one we're working on. This other big one. Okay. Let me delete that. Let me delete that. There we go. Oh, so much dirt. Where'd all this dirt come from? I placed it, I know. Okay, now what we want to do is see, now this is red on here, so then we just place this down and very carefully mine it back away, and it leaves that nice spongy look. And then I've been mining this metal out because they all have tops, and putting shroom lights in, because, you know, we want to be on theme here. So we're going to use shroom lights, which is kind of neat. I haven't done frogs yet to get the frog lights yet. Oh, this one doesn't have one, so very carefully, boop. I don't know, how do lanterns look? I think we'll use lanterns down below a little bit, because I don't have a lot of shroom lights that I'm hunting. I'm going to redo the floor into something else. Okay, we got a slight update. I've done these twisted... what's it called? Twisted wood? Warped wood on the outside. I don't know, because we have bright red and kind of this really standish green. I might try and switch to something brown and more subtle. But just for example, here's kind of what we got. I also have been really trying to use the whitish, creamish mushroom block, but it doesn't match with anything. So I used it here with diorite and calcite, and it didn't look good, so I switched out with concrete powder, and I think that looks pretty good. I need a stair, which is diorite, so for that, smooth quartz could work too, but I've been using smooth quartz and everything. I'm kind of sick of it. So but let's go ahead and go inside, because we decided to use the crimson wood, the red, kind of to go with the reddish, pinkish of the mushrooms. But then I tried using some different whites, different things for the wall here, and I tried dead coral, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. And I spent the last hour collecting dead coral, and it's the worst. I don't have depth strider. I don't have aqua affinity. I have respiration, and it is the worst. It takes so long to collect it, and then you have to swim up. Luckily, I have respiration 3, otherwise it would have, like, I would have just quit. But I wanted to show you guys. I got this one cleared out. The coral. I really like the brain coral, the pink one, as the main element, and then using these other ones to kind of like do veins or sort of like fungus traction or whatever, and then to spot it with a couple other ones. But I want to show you guys placing it because it just kind of slowly dies if you do it quick enough. Oh man. And then we're going to, let's see, I like to do these ones as kind of like veins. So we're going to have like a vein coming down here. And then it branches off to here, like that. And then we'll fill that in. And it'll die. We could put water behind it, keep it, but I don't want that. I want it to be gray. And then we'll scatter, let's see, like this one, this one, this one. Kind of where there's just too much of the brain. Just scatter a couple of these tube ones in. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'll do it again just so we can get that nice satisfaction. Let me clear out another wall. I've had to adjust quite a bit of the insides. Now, these rooms were 5x5, but I think one's like 5x6. Oh no, they're 7x7. And one of them's now like 7x8. And they've just been adjusted to fit the train, and I've had to extend stuff out. Okay, let's start with, you know what, let's start with the vein this time first. Let's have it come straight down from the top and have it kind of just branch off that way. Yeah. We'll scatter one here, one here, one here. Okay. And then we'll do the brain one last. That's too symmetrical. Let's just put one of these right here. It's fine. It can be a little off. Yeah, I don't know. The gray is, we got this bright reddish pink, so we need something subtle to go with it. And I like the gray, especially most of it's going to be covered by like bookshelves and chests and other things, you know, decoration stuff. So it's good to have just a simple background. I've scattered out a little bit, so it kind of matches, but two bright colors, I don't know. I don't know. Especially the very bright road. Like it's a bright white. Still white, but I got a floor done. I had to go all the way to the end to get it. I mean, it was just pop in, grab and pop out. But it's end stone, and end stone is not white. It is like you haven't brushed your teeth yellow. Like you need to see a dentist yellow. How do you not have cavities yellow? Like it's so, especially against the gray dead coral and the crimson red, crimson like maroon. It is so like, whew. But I think it fits. It fits for inside of mushroom. Mainly because this is like a porous, like a mushroom porous color. Not texture, which kind of fits with this. So the texture kind of matches up. And then it's brick. It's like these parts have been walked on and worn out and stuff, and the rest is brick. And of course you had to do with stairs, and I staggered the stairs as a few pieces. There's 1 or 2 spots you'll get stuck on. And then minor adjustments. But yeah, so I'll do detail, make some of these into bedrooms for the mushroom people, and we'll get this all kind of inside decorated. Again, I don't know if you guys realize this. This is not a functional design. This is form. Like, we want it to seem like it's functional, but this whole build serves me no purpose, just besides to look cool. And that's okay. Because we're going to move some mushroom people in, and they like to be open floor plan. We'll have a main door. We might just make it like 3 bedrooms, and this is like the community room. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, I have been working on this for the past couple of hours, basically all night, and I think I'm at a really good point. This video is going to be long, so I'm just going to showcase this. I didn't really do as much snippets, but that's okay. So let me fly around a bit. As you can see, I've added in some little mushrooms. Oh, come on. I've added in some little mushrooms, some brown ones, some coarse dirt. So what I did was I figured we'll go with the whole mushroom theme, so I added these big ones for lanterns, lights. Following the same format, the undersides, are the spongy, and then inside of that, I added some of these little brown ones. Here's another lantern one, another little one that's still growing. It's a little cute baby mushroom. See, here's these little red ones that are just baby ones too. And then here's a brown lantern one. They have like the 4 inside. And here's another one over here. I kind of put them on the access points. I extended this path out here. I need to fix this more though. It's all funky. I just need to make it like come down here and go. But I added this, I don't know, I did some mangroves, some crimson, just something simple. But so what I did was I took a couple of the houses and I made it so they have access points to go down in. This one and that one over there. I'm thinking of reducing it down just to the 1. I think 2 is too many. And I made these other ones like little storage rooms. Like silos almost. They store stuff up here. And then this one, I like this one being an access point. Okay, so now let's do the insides. We come in through here, and we have kind of like the living room. There's this really cool couch I made. I put some greenery in, some decorations, and then we go into the kitchen, which I really like the kitchen. I extended these little seats over here. I kind of made some top drawers, fridge, and some other stuff. Oh, I need to put some more. I forgot to put some out. It's fine. Here's the master bedroom. I kind of put like a mushroom carpet down, the red and white, which looks really good. Honestly, I had to do this like 20 times over. I made a little book stand, a closet with some, I put one of those in there, and that's where they keep their gold. And just some little decoration. It has a kelp block and stuff. And then here's like the guest bedroom or the boys' bedroom. There's a smaller closet in here. And then double bunk beds. Honestly, the bunk beds look really cool. I might put some ladders or something down the road. And this one goes back up too. But I did a brown mushroom carpet because brown's just brown. And then I don't know if you saw in the main room, the living room, I did a kind of like wavy. Well, I tried to make it wavy, but it was like white and gray. And yeah, so I think this town is coming out pretty good so far. This is just kind of like a little residential town, little residential area. Next we need to do is probably make docks and fishing port area. But honestly, I'm kind of done with this. That's for like way later whenever I get bored. I like to work on projects a bit, then I'm like, I need a break. But I think this turned out really well. I really like my mushroom town. Oh, I got it clean. I missed some cleaning up. I did some cleaning up, but I got lots more. Oh, I changed out these for jungle. I think it looks better. It kind of has like a fleshy color to it, so it's more a little more organic. But I kept these for the mushroom pots because it adds a little bit of color, but not too much. So I think that works out pretty well. I didn't put anything above the doors, and that's okay. I might do some fine adjustment stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of my mushroom village, and if there's anything I should add or take away or what. If you want me to see, let me know if you want to see me add more to the mushroom village, to extend it out to this whole area, because we could do like a town hall, some walls, mushroom walls, some guard towers. I got a few designs. We could do like a woodcutter's house, all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you guys think, and I can keep on doing that. But I think for now we are good. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget, we do have the Minecraft giveaway, the Thanksgiving away still going on till this Friday, till the December 2nd. So if you've seen this after December 2nd, ignore it, but it's still going December 2nd. Go grab that video and post on it so you can win your Minecraft. But other than that, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next week.